Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be trying out some makeup. I have a few products that I've had kind of hanging around for a little bit and one product that I've recently just bought, and I just thought it would be fun to just like try them out together. Think of this as like a makeup gangbang because it's nothing like a gangbang. But anyway guys, let's begin. Today I'm going to begin with trying out a new skincare product that Makeup Revolution has recently released. If you don't keep up to date with Makeup Revolution, you may not be aware that they have brought out their own line of skincare. It definitely kind of looks very similar, and the kind of formulations and the products are very similar of the Ordinary brand by Serum. So they use a lot of natural ingredients, they have a lot of outrageous claims, but they're also selling their products pretty affordably compared to other kind of skincare brands. I really wanted to try something and this one really appealed to me. It's the Superfruit extract. It's meant to be an antioxidant rich serum and primer. The reason actually why this really jumped out right at my vagina was because not only was it like a skincare situation, but it also is a primer. I've been searching for a primer with skin kind of benefits for forever. Well, not forever, like I wasn't in the womb like hoping that I could find, you know, a primer infused moisturizer. Like, let's be real here. But anyway, I thought it'd be a good idea if you could have like a two-in-one kind of product. Primer, just like, you know, it sits on your skin. So what could be better than a primer that makes your skin actually better? Okay, so we're going to be trying this out. I am also going to be trying out the beautiful looking Weekend Festival palette. This is by BH Cosmetics. It's super colourful. I've been wanting to try it for ages, but it's just been like sat. I don't know why. It's just been kind of sat by my window there, just looking like, Anwen, try me out. Like, why are you ignoring me? Do we need to go to therapy and discuss this with someone? The fabulous PINO sent me this along with the Zodiac palette and a few other things that, by the way, I love. So I'm hoping I'm going to love this too. I've got high hopes because I am generally a huge fan of BH Cosmetics. Their Zodiac palette is probably like my favourite palette of the moment. I also have a bit of a flash from the past. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Volume Building Mascara. This has been around since before time began, I feel. It's one of those OG mascaras that has kind of always been there, but I've never tried it. Yeah, I have heard really good things about this. It seems to be a lot of people's like long-term favourite mascara. I figured I need to give this one a go because I call myself a mascara connoisseur, but then I've not tried the OG of all the OG mascaras, so I'm going to be trying this out. But to begin, we're going to be trying out the Superfruit extract from Makeup Revolution. This cost £10. It was one of the more expensive kind of skincare products that they had. So it looks exactly like the Ordinary brand, you know, packaging. Just everything about it screams, I've been copied from the Ordinary brand. I mean, sorry guys, I don't want it to seem like I'm taking the piss. But I am taking the piss, you know. But this one is vegan and cruelty free, like with all other Makeup Revolution products. It's got a little dropper. It looks super sassy and I'm kind of loving it. So, oh my gosh, it's kind of holographic. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's got little glitters in. It's duochrome. It looks green. It's got a little bit of pink to it. Okay, so there it is on my hand. Okay, like, I feel like you only need a tiny bit with this because I've only put like a little bit on and it's really kind of spread a long way. It smells kind of coconutty, like coconut is the main thing I'm getting from this. It says to apply 2 to 3 drops. I applied 1 drop and it seems like way too much. But like if you've got a really big face, maybe like 2 to 3 drops. It says to use as a primer, apply 1 to 2 drops before applying makeup. Okay, it doesn't really say what fruits it's going, so I have no idea like what fruits this actually has in. Like, no idea. One. Oh, I need to really improve my dropper skills. Right, okay, so I'm just going to plop another drop on there. That was quite a big drop. Okay, let's just pop this on. Oh, it's got a really strong smell to it. Me, I'm just finding it a little too strong, and it does smell very coconutty, which I'm not a huge fan of coconut. I'm just hoping the smell is going to like go away a little bit, you know, once it's kind of absorbed into my skin. It's kind of on, it's blended. I'm kind of expecting it to look a little bit radiant just because it does have those kind of glitters in, and it has kind of a duochrome effect, if you can kind of see there on my hand. I don't really feel like that has kind of translated onto my skin though. Like my skin does not look like glittery or anything, so like my skin doesn't look particularly radiant, does it? I don't think so, but okay, so I mean, it feels comfortable. It has made my skin feel a tad bit dry. It feels sticky, so I feel like it would be a good kind of base. So next I'm going to go in with my foundation, which actually isn't a foundation, it's my Garnier BB cream. I'm using this because this is the kind of foundation that I use most, so I really kind of am familiar with how it looks on my skin, how it performs on my skin, and I'm going to see if I notice any difference to how it looks, how it feels, and then at the end of the video I will give you an update as to how my face has performed throughout the day. I do like to apply this BB cream with my finger just because it's quite a liquidy kind of consistency. Seems to be going on like super nicely. I have no complaints whatsoever so far with this. I put way too much on my forehead. Holy vaginas and balls. Oh my gosh, we were watching a program the other day, and there's this guy, and he had the tip of his penis pierced, and Honey's almost cried. Like, Honey's almost cried. I just could not believe it. Do you know what? I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, my face definitely looks a lot more radiant than it usually does. It usually has a very kind of natural kind of finish to it, but it's looking extremely glowy today, and I'm really liking it. Also, it blended out really, really superbly. So far, like, I can definitely notice a difference with this kind of primer. It'll be interesting to see in terms of like longer term, like at the end of the day, how is my foundation holding up, etc, etc. But right now, just in terms of like how my base looks, I think it looks really good, and I can definitely tell a difference. So I'm really kind of liking that so far. Oh yes, I am. Ooh. The only kind of negative thing I would say so far is I can still like really smell the smell of this primer fairly strongly. So I am hoping that that will like either just fade away, or I'll just stop smelling it at some point. So far, so good for that product. Don't forget to check out the end of the video, just in case, you know, you get bored halfway through. I wouldn't blame you if you did, but you know, if you get bored, you get distracted, come back and just check out the end of the video, and you can see, you know, the kind of updates. You know what I mean? A lot of products can look good when you first apply them, but it's how they wear over time. Okay, so next, oh, that's the back. Next, we're going to go into the Weekend Festival palette, because this isn't just like, you know, a dedicated review and first impression. I'm not going to be like live swatching everything, but I am going to just go away, swatch these now, and then I'll come back, I'll show you, and then we're going to just create a sensational look, hopefully. Okay, so these are the swatches. These are some of the best swatches I've seen in a long time. Probably the last time I saw swatches as delightful as these was when I swatched one of the Juvia's Place palettes. Oh my gosh, like I am mind blown by these beautiful kind of neon-y, kind of hot pink, lime green, turquoise. I'm so happy with these swatches. The only problem I have now is how am I going to decide which one to use? I definitely want to use this beautiful lime green shimmer, and I really want to use these two matte pinks as well. So I'm going to begin today with using this beautiful kind of flamingo, beautiful pretty pink, and I'm going to just pop that into my crease. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And for such a light pink, it's so pigmented, it blends out beautifully. I am in love. I feel like BH Cosmetics are going to replace Juvia's Place as like my favourite eyeshadow brand. I am in love with a beautiful shadow. I'm sweating, like I'm literally sweating right now because I'm just loving this so much. Okay, so next we are going to go in with this hot pink, and I'm going to just focus that a little bit more on the outer V and also a bit into the crease, just kind of build up a bit of dimension. Oh my gosh, look at that on the brush. For someone who is a fan of pink, you're going to love this palette. You are going to love this palette. I'm just going to say it right now, these are two of the finest pink eyeshadows I've ever tried in my life. So next we are going to move on to the beautiful lime green. Very rarely in my life have I entertained a lime green. I just feel like I'm just going to go for it today. I love these pinks, by the way. I could sit here all day and just rave about how beautiful they are, but I'm going to spare you because that would be a boring video. I'm going to go in with my finger to this lime green. Look at that, guys. Ooh la la. Can you see that? Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of a halo eye situation. So I'm going to go back in with the hot pink, and I'm just going to pop that into the inner corner as well. I'm going to take it all the way around the top. I'm going to go back in with my finger to the lime green and just pat this on. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush. And I'm going to go back in again with the lighter pink shade. And I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges of the green in the middle so it looks a little bit ombre. Okay, so under the eye, I'm going to go in with the hot pink. I'm going to go in with the lighter pink, and I'm just going to use that to soften the edges. Okay, next I'm going to go in with this beautiful kind of shimmery white shade that almost has like, it's kind of duochrome. Oh, guys, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put some of that under my brow bone as well. I really want to put some of that on the centre of my lid. I just have to do it. Just to add a little bit of extra something. I'm going to just repeat everything that I've done on this eye, on the other eye, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. I cannot rave enough about this eyeshadow palette. I had very high expectations anyway, and it certainly exceeded them. I know that I've only used 4 of the eyeshadows in this palette, so I can't obviously comment that they're all going to be just as good, but I've got a really good feeling based on the swatches, based on how the 4 that I used performed, and based on my experience with other BH Cosmetic eyeshadows. I love this palette. If you're a fan of colour and you feel like you want more colourful palettes, and your vagina alarm is just ringing saying I need that palette, I don't think you'd be disappointed with this. It costs £20, and if you're in the UK you can get it from beautybay.com. I love it, I adore it, I want to marry it. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the mascara. This is currently priced at £10.99. I feel like this is an iconic mascara, and that's really what compelled me to want to try it. Okay, so it's got a fairly basic wand. This is what I would consider a volumizing wand just because of its size. Just, I don't know, it's just looking like it could create some volume up in there. Okay, so immediately I'm kind of thinking it's quite a dry formula. It definitely looks to be a thicker formula. It looks like I've not got any of the formula actually on my brush. I mean, so far it does not seem to be very volumizing. It seems to be giving me like length and definition, but I'm not really getting like volume from this. I'm a bit bored with it actually. It's giving me length but not volume, and considering that this one's main claim is that it's meant to be volume building, like it's length building, but I'm not seeing the volume. It also claims to be non-clumpy, which I never believe that when a mascara claims to be non-clumpy, because like at the end of the day every mascara has the potential to be clumpy whether it likes it or not. If you apply too much of a mascara, it undoubtedly will go clumpy. This is after probably about 4 layers, and I mean, I'm not blown away. I mean, that's it. I have applied the mascara. I've also applied a little bit to my cheek, just for shits and giggles. So I am going to do the finger technique. Are we going to be blown away by the mascara, or is it a pile of shit? Ba-ba! Okay, I mean, okay. I do believe we've got a lot of length going on here, but not much volume. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of length, a good amount of length. Considering its main claim is that it's a volumizing mascara, I just don't think so. I won't be buying it again. Probably won't even be wearing it again. It just does not compare with my Essence Lash Princess and many other mascaras that are a lot cheaper than it. It's a no from me. Okay, so I am back. It's been a few hours. I've just been dilly-dallying, doing my thing. I'm really happy with like how my face feels, how it looks. I feel like it's really tough to say with a primer, kind of how well you think it works, especially after only having used it once, only having used it with one kind of foundation product. So I will keep you updated over the next kind of few weeks about what my thoughts are, I'll keep you updated about my thoughts of the primer. I don't know, how can I say that? I'll just let you know. I'll let you know in the future about what I think of this. But so far, I really like it. I would definitely be encouraged to try out other why can I not speak today? Yeah, I would definitely be encouraged to try out other skincare products from Makeup Revolution. I actually think this one is kind of sexy in its own little way. So I really do kind of like this after just one wear, I know, but yeah, I'm liking it. Once again, I just cannot rave about this palette enough. I love it. I love the look. Like every time I see my eyes, I just smile because I'm just so happy with the level of pinkness I've got going on, and also how easy this palette was to use. Oh, this is like my new lover. Like literally, don't tell honeys, there's a new lover in town. Woo. I'm gonna go. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.